Right, this is the ghost creasing tutorial. So I did a video on this a while ago, but this one's going to be in much more detail. Pardon me, and it's going to show you how to exactly do it on how I do it as well. So, oh god, I did too much. So I'm just going to run through a few things that you're going to need to help out. So first of all, the bottom sheet is the paper that I'm going to use for the actual model. It's double tissue. I've got the grey and then black merges through it, so I've got that grunge effect. And again, it's shiny on one side. This is going to be the side I'll use for the model. Again, it works with double tissue as well, or thicker. I probably wouldn't go thinner than double tissue, though I've never tried it. And then secondly, this is the crease pattern we're going to do. It's the Shark by Nguyen. And what I've done with this crease pattern to get it much bigger is I've cut it in exactly 4 parts, 4 equal sized parts. Then I've printed off each part the size of this square and then simply glued each part together to give me a much bigger square. So I can do that for you if you want to do a crease pattern. Again, make sure the crease pattern is high quality, it must be high quality, otherwise it'll be harder to work with crease, lines that are blurry, because it'll be harder to distinguish what creases are going where, how many are there, what direction they're going if the lines are blurry. So make sure the crease pattern is high quality and the lines are nice and crisp and clear, which this is. So you're going to need a ruler, because you're going to need to line up the ruler with one of the lines and then mark it off. So you definitely need a ruler. Again, this is a wee pointy tool. It's actually a cake decorating tool, but any sort of tool that's good for embossing. Anything that's plastic, metal, that's got a point on it that isn't sharp but slightly blunt. So when you mark over the line, it doesn't slice through the paper and your sheet. You're going to need something sticky like blue tack, which you use to stick the crease pattern onto the sheet so that it doesn't move. So you definitely need something sticky to stick them both together. And last but not least, you need a soft mat. Now this mat you place under the paper, the crease pattern that's stuck together. And then it helps make the lines easier, because you've got something soft to press against, so it makes a soft line. And it doesn't also mark the table, because if you don't use the mat and then you make this line after you've applied the pressure and you make it, and then if you lift up, you probably damage the table because you've got that line imprinted in the table, so you don't want that. So it's that mat there is just to stop you from damaging the table, really. So the first step you want to do is print off the crease pattern, which I've already done. Again, I can do this for you. Give me the crease pattern you want, I'll cut it into exactly 4 parts or much more if you want a bigger sheet, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So once you've done that, get your blue tack, turn the crease pattern over, and you basically just want to cover the back in wee tiny balls. And this, again, placing between the lines, you don't want to put over the lines because it will make it difficult trying to make them. So just start sticking them all over the place. Again, this doesn't damage the paper, it comes off easily. There we go. So I'll just show you close up. So I've got the whole sheet covered in blue tack. Again, in between all the lines and on the outside, just a few bits on the outside, just to help it all stick together. And if you lift up in the light, again, just double check to make sure they're all in between the lines, because if you try and make this line here and that bit of blue tack's over it, it's going to be difficult. So that looks fine, you've got it all nice and covered. Again, remember when you're making, in fact I'll get to that next, so let's put this back up. So now we can flip it over. And then decide where you want to take your square from the paper. Look at your sheet of paper and just check to make sure that there's no defaults in a part that you don't want to use. So I'm going to need to flip it around. Right, so I noticed a darker part up here because I remember capturing or getting a bit of the black paper stuck, so I'm not in between the layers, so I'm not going to take the square from there, I'll take it from here. And the side that you're going to use as the colour side, make sure that's on the bottom, just in case the blue tack ever damages the paper, that will damage the white side instead of the colour side, which is on the bottom. So let me just not be fine there. So I'm going to stand up and do this. Oh shit. So now, once you've got it in place, press down in the centre first, hold it in the centre and just run your hand up while applying a lot of pressure, and then just keep changing the direction. Once you've done one side, 1/4, do the other one, and then the same down the bottom. And then finally the last part. Doing it that way helps eliminate any warpness in the paper. Then even go around the outside and just push a few down just to make sure it's fully stuck. And don't worry if there's tiny wee bubbles or warpness, that won't make a big difference. So once that's done, it's all stuck together. See, the sheet doesn't even move, basically. I've not got any blue tack there, that's fine. Right, so I do this with my right hand. I hold the ruler with my right hand and the wee score on the left, so I'll swap the camera to the left hand side. Put this under where you want to start. Right here, so it ends here, so this is plenty of space anyway. And then also have a crease pattern, just a normal one with you, because every time you make a line on this you can mark it off here so you don't miss any, so it's a good wee trick. So first I'm just going to start with this blue line, so line up as best you can. It's quite tricky because the camera's around my arm. So line up like that. Then once you've got the ruler, take your time with this, so make sure the ruler lines up exactly with the line you want to mark, so you're more accurate. And then apply a bit of pressure, score down, and then stop when you get to the edge. So if I lift this up, you can see a faint line, which is perfect. That's just what we want. You don't want to apply too much pressure where you can rip the paper, which luckily that's never happened to me before. So I've just made this line, so I'm just going to do a wee squiggle for it. Like that. So I've just made this one. Now I'm going to make this one here. And then this one. So again, turn the paper to make it easier for you. Again, keeping it on the mat underneath. Wrong pen. And once you've got it lined up, I'll start from this end so you can see better. Zoom in a bit more. So just line it up again. So when you've got it lined up, start, apply a bit of pressure and then just drag it across. Again, holding the ruler in place so you don't drag across and this comes up, then you've just made a big curved line that you're not supposed to. So apply a lot of pressure on both hands. And then the same again with this one. Again, keeping it on the mat underneath. So that's fine. Apply pressure on my right hand, pressure on my left, and then just drag down. And then if I show you on the other side, there we go. We've got the first line we made, the second line. Oops, more. Still zoomed in. There we go. And then we've got this line right here. So that's the 3 lines we've made so far. And then I'll do this one now, and then I'll time lapse the rest of it. You need to do the outside crease of the square. So this black line going all the way around. So I'll start from the top. I need to swap it around. So I'm at the top, and then I'm just going to apply pressure all the way down, probably halfway, so about there, and then bring the paper up to finish off the last line. There we go. Let's check that. You can see, hopefully you can see it, we've got a faint line on the outside, which is what we want, plus the lines here. So now you just need to go through the whole crease pattern. I'm not going to show you because it would take forever, but go through the whole crease pattern. Every time you make a line, you cross it off, so this one it is. Or you can even do it on this, it doesn't really matter. So we made that one, made the outside. And then do that for the whole crease pattern, which I'll time lapse. Right, now once you've done the whole crease pattern, double check, because when you put your finger over it, you can feel a ridge for the ones you've done. For the ones you've not, it's completely smooth, so just double check all of them. Again, check your sheet to make sure you've got all of them marked. And where the paper overlaps, the paper is slightly thicker, so where I've glued the sheets on, it's slightly thicker, so you need to apply a bit more pressure on those parts so it comes through on the other side. Then once you've done the whole side, take this camera off, you can see all these invisible creases. see the outside of the paper. This is where the squares are going to be. So we're going to cut all this extra paper off. So again, before you take off this sheet, make sure you've pre-creased. You've got all the creases done and you've not missed any. It's important you don't miss any. So just double check all of it with your backup sheet. So once you've done all that, it's time to peel off this bit of paper. So again, just get rid of that mat and just peel off. So just peel it all off. Again, just be gentle, just in case it sticks, but it won't anyway. This is good stuff. One. There we go. Right, if there's any bits sticking like this, don't worry, just get another big blob of it and roll over it. Comes off without a problem. There you go. You have the crease pattern printed on to this sheet. I don't know how well you can see it, but flip around the other side. So now, for the outside creases you made, for these ones here, just cut off all this extra paper around on this sheet, so we're left with the actual square and the crease pattern. I'm not going to do that on camera, so just take your time with it because I need to do it accurate to get a smooth line. So just take your time doing that first. So that is the hard work done. Now we have the exact square with all the creases we need for the model. Now all you need to do is the last step. So colour side up, which this is colour side up, the blue is mountain, so make all the mountain folds, strong mountain folds on the colour side, and then flip it round, and then make all the valley folds on the white side, the red. Then that shoe is set to go to collapse this, or whichever one you're doing. And that's it. Thank you for watching.